The Mysterious Virgin Mother. Zarbe, a story from Zapata. In the heart of the great savannah lay the village of Zapata. It was a land surrounded by hills, rivers, and vast farmland. The people of Zapata were hardworking, proud, and deeply spiritual. They lived by customs handed down for generations, guided by their elders and their ancestral gods. But one day, a story began to spread, one that shook the very roots of the village: the arrival of Zarbe. Many years ago, when the moon was full and the nightbirds sang, a young woman appeared at the gates of Zapata. Her name was Zarbe. She was beautiful, with eyes that seemed to see into the soul, and her voice was as soft as the evening breeze. But she carried with her something even more mysterious: a baby boy in her arms. The strangest thing was that Zarbe declared herself a virgin mother. "How can this be?" the villagers whispered. "No woman bears a child without knowing a man," the elders scoffed. Yet, despite their doubts, Zarbe lived quietly among them. She raised her son with love, teaching him kindness, honesty, and humility. The child of mystery. The boy, whom she named Kunto, grew quickly, and with him grew the questions. Whenever Kunto played with the other children, he was gentle and wise beyond his years. While the others fought over fruits or toys, Kunto would share, always giving the best portion to another. One day, when a drought struck Zapata and the river dried, Kunto was seen praying by the cracked earth. Soon after, clouds gathered, and rain fell. The villagers looked at him in wonder. "Could it be," they asked, "that this boy is chosen by the spirits?" But still, many mocked Zarbe. "She lies," they said. "She hides her shame behind a story of virginity." The whispers stung her, yet she never fought back. She only smiled, her eyes filled with peace. The trial of Zarbe. As years passed, the chief and the council of elders grew restless. "Zarbe's claim brings confusion," they said. "If she truly speaks truth, let the gods prove it. If not, we must cast her out." So they called a gathering beneath the great baobab tree, where the whole village assembled. The chief spoke. "Zarbe, the people doubt you. Tell us once more, who is the father of your child?" With calmness, Zarbe replied, "I have known no man. This child is a gift, a blessing I cannot explain, but I accept with gratitude." The villagers murmured, divided between belief and doubt. The elders then decreed a test. "If your son truly carries divine favor, let him perform what no ordinary child can. If he succeeds, you may stay. If he fails, you must leave Zapata forever." The test of Kunto. They brought Kunto forward. The test was simple yet impossible. A huge boulder, heavier than 10 men, lay near the edge of the river. The elders declared, "Let the boy move this stone. If he does, we shall believe." The villagers laughed. "How can a child move such a thing?" But Kunto only smiled. He placed his small hands upon the rock, closed his eyes, and whispered a prayer his mother had taught him. Suddenly, the ground trembled. The boulder rolled as though pushed by unseen hands until it tumbled into the water with a splash. The people gasped, falling to their knees. "It is a miracle!" they cried. Zarbe stood silently, tears in her eyes. Not tears of pride, but of humility. The lesson of Zarbe. From that day forward, the villagers honored Zarbe, not for her beauty or mystery, but for the values she taught. Her son Kunto became a symbol of hope and faith, and the people began to learn that judgment without understanding leads only to shame. Zarbe reminded them, it is not for us to always explain the mysteries of life. Sometimes the greatest truth lies not in proving, but in believing. Judge not quickly, for the eyes of men see little, but the eyes of the Spirit see much. The moral. The story of Zarbe teaches us that faith is stronger than doubt. Humility and kindness reveal truth more than argument. We must never judge others hastily, for the mysteries of life are greater than human understanding. And so, in the village of Zapata, the mysterious Virgin Mother became a legend, a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary people are those who live quietly among us, carrying truths we may never fully grasp.